It's time to start having some more fun. Shit is too serious. Things are way too serious. And I realize for me, I used to be so much more outgoing. But then when you start to learn about yourself, about the environment, about the government, about energy, about other people, about traumas, you, if you're like me or anyone else who's on this kind of like path, at times you can be a Debbie Downer. Don't front. Don't front. You over there. You, I know you're definitely Debbie Downer. You should really take your hoodie off. It's like 90 degrees outside. You and y'all need to go do something fun. Do anything fun. I had to realize this about myself. And I'm like, yo, I used to be this person. And of course, some of it was based upon what I was doing, but I'm not gonna front. I'm an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. Like I used to be so afraid, and still afraid to get up on stage and talk to thousands of people. However, I do it, especially when I know what I'm talking about. My background is on fitness, self-awareness and coaching and stuff like that. So knowing that and doing that and living that, it was easy for me to talk about it. And I love when I go and speak. So whenever people hire me to go and speak, I like to talk about who I am, what I've done, blah blah blah, and I love to get straight into the questions, the Q&A points, because most people don't want to come here and just hear you rattle all night, like hear you talk about yourself all night. I rather, like when I go to things, I want to be able to know how you can help me. So I can just imagine what 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people is desiring from me. So I want to know what your issue is, so I can tell you how I tackled it, how it worked for me, how perhaps I helped other people so it worked for them. You know what I'm saying? And here are the tools and the practical application that you can apply to see if it will work for you. That's what it's all about. So being this person, I used to always be like, what's up? Like I manifested life and things into my life a lot easier. But then let's not front. All of us, and at least for myself, when I started learning and delving deeper and going in and doing shadow work, I really started to be like probably depressed. I was depressed. And I think all of us have gone through some kind of depression, and I don't want you guys to feel like it's a negative thing because it has a bad stigma around it. I think we can all be depressed at any moment in our lives from now even up until we transition. So I don't think it's just a time, you're depressed for a year, for 2 years. It may linger for that long because you don't know how to get yourself up out of it, but you could be great for 6 months and then for like a week you're down. You could be down for a day. You could be down for 2 months. So it's all about your experiences and how you interpret it. So now that I'm like, understanding about knowledge and understanding and wisdom and application and imagination and manifesting and energy, now that I've learned that, I could better, guide myself to where I need to go. There's some choices that I've made even recently that I'm not in agreement with because I've been in such a mode that I've been making certain type of habitual negative choices that now that I'm making different choices, different from what I usually would make, I'm uncomfortable. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I may be wrong, but anything that's good for me or anything that is for me will always be in my life and will always come back in my life. If it's a lesson that I have to learn, then it is what it is. But anything that's for me will always come to me and will always be for me. Will always be here. Understanding that and being in awareness of that, now you have more control of your life. I have more control of my life. I have more power over the things that I need to do and the things that I'm manifesting, because now I'm looking at life as a mirror image of pretty much what I see and knowing that it's coming from me. Being a woman out here, we have power and we need to utilize our power by embracing it and focusing all of that energy into ourselves. The minute we focus it on a man or men or money or anything like that outside of it, stuck in a rut. And if you're a Virgo or any of the earth signs, Taurus or Capricorn, it's gonna be harder for you to get up out of that funk. because you're too grounded. You're on earth, all right? You're earth signs. We're too grounded. It's very hard. Try to imagine, you know, what happens after you mix water with us with like the cement, the powder that they use. Once it hardens, it's like when you break that joint down, it's tough as hell, you know. So that's pretty much how you have to think about it. So in lieu of this information, you guys, spirituality is not just this one thing to do. It's literally, or be, it's literally just you embracing who you are and every facet of who you are. So over the weekend, it was my sister's birthday and we had a great time. We went to the lake and it was amazing. It was so cleansing. Like, I was like, yo, I'm so glad I'm here. We were twerking. We were like listening to some music. Some of us was smoking, some of us was drinking, some of us was not, or just chilling, enjoying the environment and enjoying each other's energy. And I thought that was so dope. And I really know and love to experience those kind of things. Not only I understand that, you know, being me, like I hate to do the same thing over and over and over again. So I can't be a certain way for too long. And I think a lot of people who kind of meet me or know me or who sees me and they either not rocking for that long with me is because they want something more secure or stable, because they feel like I'm somebody that could be this way or that way or this way. It's not to be flip-flopping all over the place. The foundation and the core of who I am, if you know me, you know that I stay the same core. However, sometimes I just want to stay in for the week and just read. Sometimes I may want to go out with family and friends. Sometimes I go to the beach by myself. Sometimes I just do different things all the time. It may not be, I might have locks. I may color my hair red. I may cut it short. I may cut it shorter. I may have a wig. It's not about anybody else. It's about you being yourself. So for me, I'm more about like now really truly having more fun in my life. I need more fun in my life. I remember when one year I was like, yo, I need more fun. I decided to go skydiving. Now you ain't gotta go skydiving. I'm not trying to say to jump off a cliff and then just like be crazy. Do what you feel like you want to do. One of the things that one of my homegirls used to say to me that I thought was dope, do something. When she pretty much asked the question, when was the last time you did something for the first time? So whenever you want to do something or have some fun, think of that and go do it. So I'm scared of skateboarding, rollerblading. So I remember one time we were supposed to go ice skating. I went out skating with my cousins and I was so scared shitless, but I did it anyway. It was something that I did for the first time. I've never done that. I took my sister out skydiving for my birthday one time. I was like, yo, I want to experience this, and it was amazing. Dopest experience. Maybe one day I'll post a video. That shit was funny. I just want to have more fun. Spirituality to me is really having a balance. I need to work out. I need to meditate and focus on my energy. That's something I need to do every single day. That's not something I need to do, you know, here and there. That's something that's part of my core value. That's part of who I am. There's times that I'll be in school. There's times I'll be taking online classes. There's times that I'll be working. There's times that I'll be doing fitness videos that I'm gonna start doing. There's times that I'll just be doing different things, being at the beach by myself, being with my man, being with whatever it is. Those are all facets of who I am. I want to enjoy life to the fullest. If that means, you know, people may not accept it because that's not what spirituality looks like, then it is what it is, because it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what I think, and what I think is whatever I want to do is what I'm doing. There's no judgment. My heaven or hell is based on what I create in my mind for it to be. Have more fun in your life. Go to barbecues, go to the beach, take your friends, take some music, take some food, like go out. Even if you do it by yourself, take some nail polish. I just colored my nails. Like, self-care for me, especially right now, is on top of the list. Self-care, all right? Consciousness, like having fun, imagining the things that I want in my life and pretty much manifesting that with spirit inside of me. That's my main focus right now. So whatever your main focus is, do that, but just definitely make sure you add some fun to it. Learning about all this shit could be depressing, no lie, but it's also such an eye-opener. It opens you back up to spirit. There's nothing like it. Doing any type of shadow work or paying attention to your environment and applying the laws of the universe, there's nothing like it. But also being in balance for me anyway, and whoever is resonating with this message and with my channel, we all know that we are focusing on the midpoint, all right? Getting back to our center selves, being ourselves. Nothing can move around us without us being in the middle. Nothing can be created without us, without our perceptions or our frequencies of thought impersonating on our reality to make that kind of change. It all starts with you. It all starts from inside of you. Could you imagine on your deathbed and you're like, Dad, I didn't do a lot of shit because of this, because of that, because of this person, and even because of myself, because of all the excuses that I fucking made. Can you imagine? I really don't want to curse. Whatever. Next video. Heart chakra, our awareness, our imagination, our frequencies of thought is what's creating our reality, literally. And if that looks really horrible to you right now, and mine at times look very horrible to me, is because I'm creating it, and I'm gonna take ownership of that, and now I'm ready to change it. I'll try to learn from it, and now I'm ready to change it. There's actions and choices that I make. I just need to pay attention to the results. If I don't like the results, I need to change my perception, change my imagination, and show exactly what I do want to manifest and create that. And I've done that, and it works. It's not just talk. This is energy frequency we're talking about. We're not just flesh and bones. That's why the flesh and bones stay here, but your spirit moves on. We're spirit. We're energy. We are limitless. And it's easier said than done because we have to go through the things that will help us change these habitual ways of thinking, of being, due to epigenetics, due to genetics, due to like the things that we're learning, due to the programming, the distractions. We need to do the work, and that, as you know, includes either some type of symbols that keeps coming at you, like numerology, or a certain type of like relationships that keep repeating in your life, or some type of repetition. You keep doing the same things over and over and over again, or a traumatic event like a damn tower to fall for you to learn your lesson. This is all our own lessons that we are creating, y'all. But right now and forevermore, have more fun in your life. Laugh, increase that energy. That's one of the great ways to increase your vibrational energy. Also, I got cut off. To laugh and to have more fun. That's a great way to increase your vibrational energy. If you feel like you're down, you're depressed, you're being bombarded with, you know, coronavirus and all this other extra talk, or whatever it is that you're seeing in your life that you're not happy about, call up some friends that you really trust and admire and respect, or go to the beach. Utilize the soil and the water to eliminate all the minerals and the toxins out of your body. Go and sun gaze. Watch the sunset or the sunrise. Start laughing. Start dancing. Do the things, like they say, do the things that you used to do when you were a child. Do those things. Become your childlike self again. All right? And enjoy life, y'all. Right now, I know it doesn't seem like anything to be enjoying. In fact, it seems like something you need to be preparing for. But just know that you are more than what you see, and you are more than what you think you are. You already know this. All right, I don't need to preach. If you're watching this channel, you obviously know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, I'm hoping that this message is going into your ear, it's vibrating, it's resonating with you. If it's not, it's all good. You'll find the same message from someone else who you resonate with, and you still be part of the family, baby. I don't even care. All right, but if you guys love this video and you want to see more of it, understand spirituality is a complete whole balance. It's a whole different aspect, multiple facets and aspects of who you are. It's not just this one way. Just like my friend said, it would be just like being religious if you're just this one way. You're multiple things. If you're a sister, your brother, you're a daughter, you're a cousin, whatever you do at work, whatever you do as an entrepreneur, you're multiple things. So why wouldn't you think that you can create whatever reality that you want? Why wouldn't you want to experience multiple things? It's in your right, genetically and spiritually. All right, subscribe, y'all.